Welcome back. Well, the equity market's holding up quite okay. Let's figure out what's happening in commodities. We have Manisha in the house now. Manisha, good morning once again. So what's happening out there?
Well, the crude oil prices after trading in a very stiff range for a very long time seems to be breaking out of that. We've seen 3% of decline in crude oil prices overnight. And for the last 1 month, we've seen prices decline by 8%. And from 2024 highs, we're down by nearly 9% for the crude oil prices. There is a very slight uptick right now in crude prices, but markets do believe that you could be looking at lower lows, especially for the next week or so. The U.S. Fed meeting, for one, has indicated no rate cuts anytime soon. That has led to support in dollar index, and that's weighing on various commodities, including the crude oil prices. The bearishness in crude also comes in from the fact that the EIA suggested or has posted U.S. inventories up by 7.3 million barrels. Markets were expecting a withdrawal of 2.3. So you have a surprise and much on the higher side. So right now, the U.S. inventories stand at 460.9 million barrels, which is, by the way, the highest that you've seen since the month of June 2023. The U.S. crude output also has been surging on the higher side. When you look at the numbers from Jan, Feb, March, and then April, we seem to be trading very close to those record highs. So 13.15 million barrels per day in the month of Feb as well, and March and April promise to be on the higher side. Also, when you look at the refinery utilization, well, that has seen a bit of a decline at 87.5%. We also have seen the distillate and gasoline inventories continue to gain. So that tells you that the physical demand for fuels within U.S. also seems to be not very strong. The premium also, because of the easing geopolitical tensions, has weighed onto the prices here. There is yet another conversation in Egypt this time for ceasefire between Israel and Hamas, and that's taken that war premium off the prices. Markets also have seen the Israel and Hamas premium come off. There is nothing that we've seen as in developing between Iran and Israel as well, and that seems to be weighing on. This is the latest number that Stanchart and EIA have put out in sense of demand estimates going forward. So if April was 101 million barrels per day, May seems higher, and June even higher, is the reason that you have Citi and Bank of America, everybody telling you that this is the quarter you could be looking at the Brent crude prices crossing 90 on the higher side. 94, 95, 98 are the targets coming in, purely because of this reason that the supplies may not be so strong and the demand definitely picking up. This is what we've done in sense of prices. So Jan, we started Brent with 75. We saw a high in the month of April at $91, but currently trading at 83. So we have seen prices actually come off quite strongly from the highs of this year, with the markets anticipating that if 82 breaks, then we are going back to where we started this year at around 75.8, but that could be very, very volatile crude prices.
All right, Manisha, thank you very much for that. So interesting list of commodities which are making news. Oil, of course, top of the list. More downside, perhaps we'll see.